All right, guys, good morning. It is Thursday morning and I am in the kitchen making some homemade bread bowls. So this dough has been sitting for about an hour and a half and it's doubled in size. And the next step is we are just gonna make sure that all the air bubbles are out. All right, we're gonna cut this dough into 6 pieces. I just realized I cut these wrong. Whoops. Well, maybe I'll just do 4 really big bread bowls since I cut it wrong. That's okay. So then it said you're just going to form these into balls and place on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. I must still be half asleep. I don't know how I cut that wrong. Anyways, these bread bowls are for tonight's dinner. I'm going to be making a homemade potato and leek soup. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to try something different. Normally I always make bread bowls. I normally always make breadsticks or French bread or just regular yeast rolls. And so last night I asked Michael, I said, hey, what do you think about bread bowls? So hopefully these turn out good. All right, so I'm cooking my bread bowls on like a big cast iron pan right here with my parchment paper. The next step is you're going to use a sharp knife and cross the top of your bread bowl. I will link this recipe in the description box for you guys down below. This is my first time making them, so hopefully they turn out good. And then we're just gonna do an egg wash. This is 1 egg and a tablespoon of milk. And it said just to brush that over the top. Once you brush your egg wash on, you are going to preheat your oven to 400 degrees and then just put these to the side. And then once the oven is preheated, you are going to bake them at 400 degrees for 30 minutes. All right, it has been 30 minutes and these rolls are done. They look so beautiful.
Oh, can I feel?
Yeah, you want to tap it?
What's that oven?
Oh, here you go. Let me shut that. Yeah, they turn out really good. They're beautiful. As you can see, 2 of them are a bit smaller than the other ones, but I think they'll be fine. We'll just give those 2 to the kids. So I'm just going to let these sit out and cool for a bit, and then I'll wrap them up later.
They're so hard.
All right, guys, it's 9:30 now. I took the rolls out of the oven. I've taken a shower, and now the kids and I are up at the table. We are getting school done for the day. We have to leave here in about 2 hours to go grocery shopping. You guys will have already seen that video. But we're gonna finish school, get the house picked up, and head off grocery shopping, and we will check in with you guys when we get back. Alright guys, it is almost 4 o'clock now. I have not checked in a while. We went grocery shopping, we came back, I filmed my grocery haul, you guys have already seen that, and then I put everything away, and then I've just been cleaning for the last little bit, you know, laundry, I had some chores that I needed to do, that kind of stuff. But now I think what I want to do is go for a walk. It is beautiful outside. It has not rained all day. It's rained the last like 2 or 3 days. So I think we're just going to go on a quick little fall walk and then come back home and make a pot of potato and leek soup. It's a little after 5 o'clock and it's time to get dinner started. Like I said, I am making potato and leek soup. I am going to top it with some crispy bacon, but this is the stuff that you need for the main portion of the soup. You need some leeks. You need about 5 to 6 potatoes. Mine are kind of small, so I added an extra. 1 whole stick of butter, garlic. The recipe called for 3 cloves. I'm going to use 4 because we like garlic. Salt and pepper. Coconut milk. You can use milk or half and half if you're making it with dairy. And then I have some chicken stock. So I'm going to take a few minutes. I need to wash these potatoes, wash these leeks. Leeks are always really, really dirty. Wash these up, get them cut, and then we will go from there. Guys, so it's to the part where I need to get the leeks ready, and I thought I would show you guys how to prepare them. I know a lot of people don't cook with leeks. If you never have, that's like a mild onion. They smell really good. For this recipe, we are not using this top green part. Holy smokes, I need to sharpen my knife. So we're not going to use any of this. You can save it and put it in the freezer and use it for like vegetable stock. So we'll just do that. We'll put it over there. I'll wash that later. And then what I'm going to do is, see how much dirt is in there? I'm going to take these few outer leaves off. I'm going to do that to both of them. All right, next step is you're going to cut the base off where the roots are at. You can save this for your stock as well. Be good in like a chicken stock. Oh man, those smell good. All right, so our next step is I want mine in like a half moon shape. So I'm just going to slice the whole stalk in half. Flip that over, and then I'm going to slice it from there. Once all of your leeks are sliced, we're just going to add it to a strainer so that we can rinse it. I noticed these ones weren't too dirty, but I still want to rinse it because nobody wants dirt in their soup. So, all right, so yep, that's what it looks like, and you're just going to rinse it with some cold water. All right, so the first step for this soup is you're going to take a whole stick of butter. I'm using the Country Crock plant butter. You're going to put that in your Dutch oven or soup pot, whatever you're going to use, on medium heat and let that melt down. Once your butter is melted, you're going to add in your leeks. So you're just going to stir this around and get these leeks cooked until they start to soften. I'm also going to add a little salt and pepper. All right, it's been about 3 or 4 minutes, and as you can tell, these leeks have really cooked down. At this point, you're gonna add your diced garlic cloves, stir around. After your garlic has cooked for a couple minutes, you're gonna add in your potatoes. I forgot to mention, you're gonna slice them in half and then do little half moon shapes. And I decided to leave the skin on just to give it a little texture so it wouldn't be mushy. Then we're gonna add 6 cups of chicken stock. Whoops. I'm one of the messiest cooks ever. There we go. All right, so once your chicken stock is in, we're just going to stir this up. We're going to place the lid on and turn the heat down to low, and we'll check on it in about 20 minutes. Okay, so I just got an Amazon delivery. Seems kind of late for delivery. It's 5:48. Well, I don't know. I guess during the holidays they do deliver later. So I bought myself a little something. I bought this daily devotional. It's a year long. I've been wanting one for a while, and I had been looking at Amazon, and I finally just decided on this one. I don't know exactly why. It had good reviews, and I don't know, it just looked like something that I'd be interested in. So it has the scripture for the day, just a little something about it, and some room to journal, which I really like. The devotional I have now doesn't have room to journal, which I think is kind of important, and it'll be kind of nice to look back on. So I picked that up, and then I also ordered these. They are highlighters. They're not exclusively made for Bibles, but I heard that they can be used in like really thin Bible pages. And so I wanted to get some for like my Bible and also for my devotional. So I picked up these ones. I love the colors. They're called vintage colors, just like really soft. So yeah, that's what I picked up. I will link those down below in the description box if you guys are interested.
Yeah. Cheese.
What's the dressing? You guys, that dinner was absolutely delicious. I have no clue how I have made it 30 years and never had a bread bowl before, but I absolutely loved it. The kids loved it. Michael loved it. It's definitely a meal that we will be adding back onto our menu rotation. But guys, that is the end of the video for today. I just wanted to say thank you so much for tagging along, and we'll see you on the next one.